Alright guys, me and Tyler's hunting some new property this morning. Me and Dave come out here yesterday and checked it out and seen quite a bit of deer sign in here. Pretty good trail right down below us, some buck rubs. Found a bed or two, so we know there's some deer in here. We were hoping to set down at the base of this ridge. There's like a little island of cedars we were going to set up in, and the field kind of funnels down in front of it, which if a deer come out, we would have a good shot at it and kind of watch this ridge, see how the deer are moving. But the wind was wrong, so we just had to get up on the ridge where the deer are coming from. Hope we're not going to mess it up, but didn't have much choice this morning. I kind of feel like I'm setting out like a sore thumb, Tyler. We've
It was like two blobs.
looked like two blobs. We found a big oak tree here we've kind of got behind and moved some logs around to kind of mask us out in front, but now if something comes from the back, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
But this spot's been hunted before. We found an old tarp line up here, been here probably a year or two, and looked like a stand maybe from last year. Property owner said nobody's supposed to be in here, but hadn't seen nobody. But walking in this morning, we did see deer in the field. It's kind of a hard area to access if these deer are already out there kind of feeding in the field or milling around. But we're set up this morning, and I like the way it looks. Well,
Looks like a spot you kill deer.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, we're kind of almost on the top of the ridge. There's like an old road bed behind us that they could travel out. Right down below us, there's a real good trail coming out the ridge here. That's kind of what I'm hoping they're going to come out. There's some oaks in here so they could be feeding. So we're just going to settle in here and kind of, see what we see. This may be something that we'll hunt a little more during the season, but we'll see what happens today.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit
It's about a 6 point.
It's so beautiful, you and me, meant to be
It's walking toward the field.
great outdoors, forever free.
Tell us what happened here. Oh, well. Billy stood up to stretch his legs and look down the hill, and there was a little buck, probably a 6 point or so, just probably 75 yards away. Yeah. Just wandering around down there. Yeah. Probably just feeding on some acorns, I'd say. Yeah. So he went on out toward the edge of his field. Billy just kind of grunted at him a few times, see what he'd do. I never could see him when you were grunting. Did he ever look back his way, or could you tell? He was looking around. I didn't have him in the camera during then, but I could see his antlers moving, but we're probably about a week away from that really working.
He hadn't seemed all that interested.
No.
And he just kind of fed up that next point over there.
Yeah.
Last I seen him.
Yeah. But hey, that's a good sign, man.
Yeah.
Seen the first set here, seen what I want to say a shooter buck for us.
Yeah. Come in here and plop down on this ridge and see a buck. That's pretty good. Old brother Dave called it. He said down in that draw's where he'd be.
Yeah.
And we apparently thought we smarter than him, which was a bad idea.
Well, normally we are, but I mean, it's a blind hog will find an acorn every now and then, they say.
If a man was sitting where Dave told him, you might have got the flung one at that.
I'd say that's it. Dave found some rubs in that little draw that's fresh. I'd say he's probably making them.
Yeah, he ain't no monster, but he would, I'd, with a bow, for sure, I'd shoot at him.
Yeah, that'd be a good little archery kill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come trotting out there like he was getting chased for a second.
Now they're all heading back toward the woodlawn.
That one's coming up the hill right there.
Let's turn back off the hill.
Okay. Hey, it's coming closer. It's coming closer. You're gonna get a shot. Oh, meh. That's busted on the draw, Tyler.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten the...
There we go. There's two of them.
See him. Well, I got kind of a miss there because they were at like 40 or 45, which all of a sudden she wheels and starts walking
Right straight toward us.
directly at us. It turns at about, what, 20 yards maybe? I had it ranged right there at that,
Yeah, she was probably around 20 yards.
which is obviously where I'd want to shoot, but this dang thing in the way.
Hey, that's our cover. That's our cover.
Well, if I'd known she was going to come there, I could have drawn when she was walking, because she got behind that stuff. But I couldn't see her, and all of a sudden she was just right there.
Oh yeah, I seen her coming. That's when I was like, "You're gonna get a shot."
Yeah, about the time you said you're going to get a shot, she stepped out, and I was kind of in a bind of trying to get underneath this thing and get drawn. And then my release, I'm going to get a new release, but this release clicks when you get it back. It kind of like metal clicks, and she busted me bigger than anything.
Dude, you was just right before full draw, and she looked straight up there, like you had 1 inch to get in your anchor.
I was like, it was just, when we sat down here, I said, I guarantee you they'll come right out here because this crap's going to be in the way. This log's going to be in the way, but that was awesome. Huh?
Yeah, that was fun, man. We still may see a little something else. Who knows? That's 5 deer this morning.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got tired.